Hello. I had a friend ask about making hemp milk. I make my own hemp milk because it's cheap, it's easy, and you don't have to buy a carton with those little plastic caps on it, so you're not contributing to the plastic waste on the planet. So what you need is some hemp hearts. I get these organic hemp hearts from Costco. I start with a third of a cup and 2.5 to 3 cups filtered water, cold water. You need a nut milk bag, which is a fine mesh bag. You don't actually need that because if you blend it long enough with a good high-speed blender, which I have, it's thick and creamy. I just like it with a little less sediment in it. I have a little milk bottle that I pour it into. And I have this container that I use when I filter it. So once it's blended, I put this in here like this and pour it into the nut milk bag and just kind of squeeze the milk through to filter it. And there's not much sediment left once I get all the liquid squeezed through, but I use this because this has a narrow opening. So I get it into this first and then I pour it into the container. So just to add the water, add the hemp hearts. If you like vanilla, you can put some vanilla in it. I like plain. I do put like a tiny pinch of salt and blend it high speed for 1 minute. I'm going to pause the video because you don't want to hear the sound of this jet engine blender that I have. Okay, now it's blended up. I'm going to, actually I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to filter it into. Ooh. So put this down a little bit so you guys can see. I just start pouring the milk right into that. And then I kind of squeeze the liquid through. And it's kind of funny. It makes me think of milking a cow because of the way that you squeeze the milk out of this. Kind of the same motion as milking a cow. And see, there's very little sediment left. And then I just pour this nice, creamy, luscious, thick hemp milk into the milk bottle. And I mostly use this for my coffee. It'll separate overnight, so you just have to shake it up a little bit every time, but it's nice and thick and creamy. It's organic, it's easy, it's cheap, and blends well with coffee. It doesn't separate, and it's great with cereal. And there you have it. Easy, homemade hemp milk.